So I just saw Black Adam and it was actually pretty good. This is going to be an actual quick review, seeing as how I don't really have a lot to say about this movie. The general consensus right now that it's okay is pretty appropriate, but I would definitely not say that this movie's boring. If nothing else, it at least left me with a big smile on my face by the end.
That's what she said. Ha!
Let's just get this out of the way. Yeah, it does have a lot of the superhero tropes we're used to seeing by now. Fish out of water humor, boring human side characters, a very muddled plot, and a third act monster that comes out of nowhere. The third act even has a goddamn sky beam. Like, I thought we left this with Transformers years ago. But all of that is sandwiched in between fun action scenes, cool effects, good character work, and light world building. Not to mention it's all brought to life by a killer cast. It should come as no surprise how good The Rock is as Black Adam. I mean, I think I've been hearing about him being Black Adam for about 10 years now. Oh yeah, real quick editing note here. I just looked it up and I wasn't that far off. I've always been of the opinion that if an actor really feels passionate about a part, it will show in the final product. And you can really tell how much The Rock cares about this character. I don't know what made him care about this character so much, but his passion clearly shows through on the screen. Black Adam is now synonymous with The Rock. It's very much a Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man situation. But he's not the only one. Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate killed it throughout this movie. In fact, I loved just about every member of the Justice Society. Hawkman, Atom Smasher, and Cyclone may not be the most depthful characters, but they're at least a little quirky. Like, the actors give good performances, and they have good chemistry with each other. I mean, all you really gotta do is throw in, like, a Black Canary or a Stargirl, and I'd be down to watch a Justice Society show. Which I imagine was an ulterior motive for making this movie, but it works nonetheless. The action's really good too. It goes really hard. Like, obviously they're marketing it as being this very dark movie because Black Adam's this anti-hero who kills people. And I'll be honest, you kind of feel it in the storytelling. Like, his first on-screen kill is him literally grabbing a man by the neck and liquefying him. And his final kill for the big bad guy is grabbing him by the head and ripping him in half straight down the middle. I was like, wow, this does not feel like a regular Marvel movie I'm seeing here. This is like something Kratos would do in the new God of War. And even when the storytelling isn't good, like the final battle, that action still carries it. Because whenever Black Adam starts fighting some goons or when he starts fighting the Justice Society, it really felt like I was watching some big stupid shonen anime.
If you're some man, what the Rock is cooking.
And it's all brought to life by really great VFX that really goes to show you that if you push back a movie and give your VFX artists the time to actually work, the end product will be better. Marvel's Spy Kids over here should really take some notes. But the movie's not all great, and honestly, the stuff that's bad about the movie really sticks out. Even if the action's really fun, the third act comes completely out of nowhere and serves no emotional purpose, and the main bad guy that they have to fight comes literally out of nowhere and is just some CGI monstrosity. Come on, Black Adam, you're better than this. You're not Suicide Squad.
So that's it? What, we some kind of Black Adam?
Plus, the first act is very boring. It's basically just a big narration about the world of conduct so we understand how the world works, but all that information could have been divulged in a much easier, faster, and better way. And the narration really doesn't have a story purpose because it's never really explained who is talking and who they are talking to and why they are talking about this. As I said before, the bad guys are not very good. There's this weird gang that we see throughout the movie that basically just exist as big meat sacks for Black Adam to explode. The movie's at its best when it's all about the Justice Society versus Black Adam because, you know, that's how comic stories usually work with Black Adam. And I think there is a version of this movie where the Justice Society could have just been the main villains. I mean, their ideology runs exactly opposite to the ideology of Black Adam and the rest of the good guys. You could have just carried that conflict over the course of the entire movie. The little bits of conflict between Black Adam and the Justice Society are the best moments of tension in the actual movie. All of the little things like Black Adam and Hawkman's pissing contest also make for really good humor. It definitely flows much better than the conflict between Black Adam and the main villain. But I get why they didn't do that, because in order to do that, you would have to properly flesh out both Black Adam and the Justice Society's motivations so that you can see that both of them are kind of right. So you can kind of have that no villain scenario. But this is a superhero movie, so you just need a big bad guy to punch. Which, I mean, yeah, I get it. But man, it is hard thinking about what could have been. Maybe in another timeline, this could have been an Arcane for superhero movies. A thoughtful deconstruction of the genre made by a company that isn't known for taking risks. But as it stands, Black Adam's just a 6 out of 10. A generic movie, but a fun generic movie.
Now what you're gonna see here is why the hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Coming soon to own on video and DVD.